Hello dear Aquarius, I will tell you today's horoscope for August 3rd, 2024. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello dear Aquario, I will tell you today's horoscope. Group sports are an excellent way to be active and adopt a healthier lifestyle. Furthermore, they allow you to meet new people. Don't miss the opportunity to make a crossing, it's the fastest today. Excess work may block you a little, but it will soon be over. You have a lot to do and little time, but with organization you will solve it. Don't let work problems affect you too much, you have a solution. The stars favor you, and within a few days you will see the result of a big problem. It will be a day to exchange ideas and listen to what other people have to decide. Abandon attitudes and doubts that only separate your friends. Rectify mistakes and bring paths to achieve whatever you want. Don't want your life to be limited to your profession. Make more time for your fans. I have told you that you need to put it in shape for your health, adelante. Set aside negative thoughts because they will not lead you to anything good. You will find yourself well, and with a lot of desire to do things, you will advance a lot. You have the possibility of finding a new job today, which is always good if you were without a stable job recently. If you are with a stable job, then it is likely that new challenges will present themselves today. It will be a good day. It is not a time to stop and go slowly through life. You have to start taking concrete actions and firm decisions to achieve your goals. A very important person will give you a very good opportunity. It is a job, which is good for you, because you were probably at a low point in this. You have to take what is offered and give your best. Love needs to appreciate the small things again, the details, those that make a relationship so important. If your partner is putting aside demonstrations of affection, let him know what you think. You start to stop advancing in your professional career, so you have to get out of the swamp in which you find yourself. Do not let it swallow you completely, because if you do, it will be very difficult for you to get ahead. Start drawing lines today, lines that will take you where you want to go. If you were planning a trip or planning a move, then it is likely that you should postpone this for a while longer. Do not let the possible setback you will have in this pass you by. You can always achieve what you have proposed, you just need more time. A moment of truth will be a high point between you and your partner. Both of you will begin to say what you really want from the future, which could bring certain differences. You may realize that if you don't start to give in, the relationship will not advance. The positive attitude that you have been taking for your life is bearing fruit that can help you on your way as a whole, Aquarius. But if you find that you are not hitting the nail on the head in life, then you should try another method to achieve success. Wanted. Love does not go away overnight. If you are facing a separation, do not expect life to give you a new love just like that. You have to be good with yourself first. It is useless to look for a nail that does not. It will work for you, something for which you have no preparation yet. Healing wounds is always the most important thing before loving again. If you think that the options around you are running out, then it is because you are really not seeing well the things that you could only have if you put a little more effort into getting good things. The wound you have in your heart will not heal quickly, Aquarius, but with care and good health you could face it in a better way. A job call you've been waiting for is coming up today, so you can let go of that anxiety about not finding a place to work yet. You will receive a message from a person you thought no longer remembered you. It will be in a romantic tone, so if you are without commitment you could think about giving a new opportunity. Both have changed and it could be time to be together. A good piece of advice is to start reading more, especially what is linked to the topic in which you work. You will be surprised at how much you have missed in terms of new theories or study models. A person you consider a friend will give you some pretty unpleasant news. Don't let this pull you down. Do not repeat the diet that another person has done. Not all bodies are the same, better go to a specialist. Do not worry about the person in your family who may be going through a complicated health issue. It is likely that you will have to do a little on your part to help him, but with the necessary care, it will be something that can happen without problems. For the students, it will be a profitable day. since they will be able to pass a very difficult test. If you have prepared yourself, you will be able to overcome it without difficulty. Do not sit around waiting for an opportunity. Do your part and strive so that the universe responds before you. It is important that you give assistance to the people you love the most. Remember that you will always have to do this because not everyone has the ability to do the same things as you. Do not let others feel alone without knowing how to solve certain important things, and that you can be very useful. During the day, you are going to have to make a sacrifice. It is not something big, but within the planning that you have to have at this moment, it will leave you without something that you really like and that might not be positive for you right now. So don't worry, Aquarius, everything will be fine. In love, you have differences with the person you love. It's normal. Don't let these things separate you. Love and understanding are the most important things to keep a relationship afloat. The Aquarians who are without a partner have the opportunity to meet a new person. You must be aware of a conflictive situation that will occur on this day. Do not try to swim against the current with a possible problem. If you must change an attitude or work harder, then listen and do not stop delaying the process that comes from doing a lot. Don't confuse a present with a negative emotion. If you let yourself be carried away by thoughts and pessimisms, you would be infecting your loved one with sadness. Put your original and creative resources, typically Aquarian, to work and you will achieve reconciliation. Beware of hidden enemies and negative people in your work that could involve you in your lives. You are in a harmonious lunar cycle and your emotional life is at a low ebb. Your sentimental matters prosper and you feel decided and willing. But be careful, meaningless arguments may also arise. Overcome certain questions that have been hitting you to awaken your present loving reality. Quote of the day: when you are happy and enthusiastic and say you are in life, you are in the sun and people want to be around you to receive your light and your heat. Health is something that we must always take care of. If you feel good, enjoy it, but don't indulge in excess. Today you have an astrological tendency to want to make more money, and that doesn't benefit you. If your view gets cloudy, it's possible that you're spending too much time behind the computer. Rest your eyes, change your position, and create a routine that allows you to work, enjoy the internet, and exercise your body. Some colleagues in your work are too sensitive, and with your words they could inherit feelings. Do not get involved in fights or lawsuits during this day. Don't rush to change jobs or house at these times. The current planetary vibration demands stability. The economic movements around you are inspiring. Possibly within a few days you will be receiving the news you are waiting for, associated with a legal paper that will open the doors of money and fortune for you. You have an open road to do what you like with your money, but before buying, set aside what you need to cover your expenses and don't allow a false feeling of blind optimism to compromise your economy. Today's astral biorhythm: sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics, his stars of inspiration. Dangerous tendency, inaction and sitting without doing anything. What to avoid: impulsive actions and emotional reactions. Couple prediction this day: things will go very well if your couple has an air sign like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The most tense relationship: you have arguments or misunderstandings with your partner or a friend of the Capricorn sign. Current compatibility: you are in a harmonious tone with air signs such as Aquarius, Libra, and Geminis, and also with Sagittario. If you are single, this month of August will put you on the path to sentimental reconciliation if there are separations in your love life. Death numbers: today's universal number, 8, suitable hours, 4:10 a.m., 5:30 a.m., 1:40 p.m., and 6:25 p.m., adapted to your region. Available numbers: 8, 17, 33, 35. Special lucky numbers: 36. Lucky colors: magenta. Horoscope for August. In August, a trip can bring a person close to you, strengthening your bond and creating a more colorful common future. This period will be beneficial on the ground for people in relationships, as well as for singles. You have a good opportunity to find yourself in the immediate surroundings. Predictions: August will be the month that accomplishes many things. You enjoy governing and taking on challenges. Find people with similar interests and who also want to take on challenges. Your mind will be rich with new ideas, surprising you with originality and creativity. Important numbers: 7, 9, 14. Important closes: 4, 10, 22, 23, 26. During this period, your allies will have a lot to gain. Contact with the world will revive with new strength. You can accept and receive the opinion of other people easily. Those born with the moon in Aquarius can be very loved by their surroundings. They develop deep friendships with many people, including their couples. Valoran intensely always be surrounded by kind people. If you don't do things with philosophy, a family member could lose his temper. Don't be coerced and don't burden yourself with new obligations that don't concern you. A visit from some friends will give you the opportunity to express yourself and confirm your convictions. Subscribe and activate the notifications so you don't miss any videos. The idea is to disappear instead of remaining. Love must be a shared fight and not the division of two wills. When the army weakens in its ranks, defeat is near, so it is important to remain united, especially in the face of the risks and problems that are visible on the horizon. You must follow the advice they will offer you today. Recognize the authority to give them and put them into practice immediately. The discipline to be successful implies giving those who deserve space and adopting them as guides and models. You will see that this will be of great benefit to you. It is necessary to separate what can be renewed, your enthusiasm, optimism, desire to learn, etc., from what must be discarded, bad habits and negativity. Clean your body the same way you clean your house. Get rid of everything that remains and don't allow you to be the person you want and should be. If you want to improve your life, think about changing the part of it that you resist changing. You can let go of something that is of no use to you. Don't regret today, Aquarius, because you think that everyday life treats you unfairly. Stop for a moment to reflect and return to the starting point where you made certain decisions that now weigh on you. The best part of the day will get you to work. Someone will value your work on the ground with your conciliatory talent. If you work today, you could find yourself faced with embarrassing situations with poorly cooperative colleagues and third parties. If you are not in your job, forget about work problems and make progress towards your personal goals. The ladder that leads to success is very steep, but if every day you climb a ladder and only look back to see what you have advanced, the moment will come when you will be at the top. The moon in House 6 indicates that you must be open to the opinions and criticisms you receive, which will serve you to evaluate the effective reality of the torrent of ideas that invades you. Furthermore, I invite you to analyze the consequences that your decisions have for others. From now on, propose doing everything you know is good for your health without taking it to extremes. These minutes of meditation will help you greatly to regain your mental calm and thus make better use of your exercise and dietary regimen. If you don't worry about your diet, your digestive system will resist, generating stomach ailments that can lead to more serious problems. Avoid excess gluttony and maintain a balanced diet. Wait a while before radicalizing a decision and wait for better moments. Even though you don't feel at all good in the place where you live or work, you are saving money, and at this stage it is fundamental for your future plans. To achieve the financial stability that you so long for, you must take advantage of Jupiter's impulse in your third house and embark on a new path in the way of generating money, trusting in your innate creativity. Aquarius will put aside his busy working hours to enter the sweet and intricate paths of the heart. In August, everything will start to be different. Someone special will ponder their lives and only have eyes for that love. It will be a fundamental experience for those who feel alone and often hide their fragility behind a mask of self-sufficiency. There will be no shortage of work, but there may be problems when dealing with employees and employers. They will oscillate between understanding and disagreement in a continuous process of adjustments and maladjustments. Many natives will have very interesting initiatives that will be received with admiration by colleagues and companions. Aquarius suele hilarse in his thoughts something extraños to his time. This deep loneliness causes problems in the kidneys and sexual organs. Checking and consulting a professional before the slightest sign of malfunction in these organs will be good preventative measures. During the day, you will have to make a sacrifice. It's not about something big, but within the planning you have now, it will leave you without something you really like, and that might not be positive for you at this moment. Calm down, Aquarius, everything will be fine. Aquarius is thinking about doing things that won't deliver very good results at the moment. So, you just have to start experiencing a little more of the positive parts of your life. Don't forget, Aquarius, you can achieve much more now. It's good that you manage the situations that bother you. You will not always have the capacity to do whatever you want, which is why it is important that you go step by step and solve the things that have kept your mind busy for so long. Aquarium has unparalleled energy, and it's time to start showing others what you're capable of. It will be a great day if you propose it. Don't stop getting up if something makes you fall today. It could happen, but don't be afraid. You have to trust your power and what you have inside. Don't be afraid to express what you feel in front of someone that you really want. You don't know how this person feels with you, so it's a good way to know the truth. You won't regret it. Taking your children along a good path is something that is sometimes complicated, especially when they start to contaminate themselves with the world and together they don't deliver good things. You should pay more attention to this. The main virtue of great lovers is, above all, the ability to wait. Patience will yield its fruits more than insistence or blackmail. You have to know how to take steps back when the other person doesn't feel safe. Showing this respect will earn you points in your eyes. You're not acting the way you want, as it's very possible that love during this day won't be your strength, nor will you be the main interest right now. You have to start seeing the possibility of doing something more for your life and for others. Coexistence is not something simple. It involves sharing and giving up spaces and customs. It's not going to be a smooth process like you thought it was going to be. You defend your places and your habits with confidence, and your couple does so much else. The stars advise you that if you are the first to give in, and that once you will reach a medium point. In love, you have differences with the person you love. It's normal. Don't let these things separate you. Love and understanding are the most important for maintaining a relationship with a fleet. The aquarium that meets without couples has the opportunity to meet a new person. Don't worry at this moment about what you don't have. If it hasn't arrived in your life, it's because it really doesn't serve you. You have a lot more time to improve your life. Don't be gifted by what you haven't arrived. You must be aware of a conflictive situation that will arise today. Do not try to swim against the current with a possible problem. If you must change an attitude or work harder, then there is no need to delay the process that has been going on for a long time. Your body is your home, the space you are going to inhabit on this plane, and therefore it must be orderly and clean. This day begins a process of cleansing chemical and energetic toxins. Consume some of the noblest fruits, plantain, pear, manzana, or frisa. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.